Welcome to the Orlando Health Horizon West Hospital ribbon cutting ceremony. Streaming live from Orlando Health Horizon West Hospital. As we welcome the newest hospital to the Orlando Health family, please welcome Brian Wetzel.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, everyone, and another beautiful morning here at Horizon West. Thank you so much for all of you that were able to attend this morning, and for those of you viewing online. We're celebrating our ribbon cutting event in anticipation of opening up Orlando Health Horizon West Hospital on January 30th, just a few short days from now. Such an exciting opportunity for Orlando Health to expand the great care that this community has grown to expect from us in an even more deep way here in the West Orange County area and beyond. This has been a monumental undertaking. There's a couple folks I'd like to acknowledge, partners in this project, our contractor, the Robbins and Morton team, our architect, the Hunt and Brady team. They have been wonderful partners throughout this project, and it's important that we acknowledge their partnership. But beyond that, we all know what a difficult time this is for healthcare throughout the nation and really around the world. And for the team to have come together in the way that they have to bring us to this point here at Orlando Health Horizon West Hospital has been absolutely a monumental undertaking. I could not be more proud of the focus, the collaboration, the commitment, the teamwork that has been demonstrated in doing the great work that takes place in all of our facilities, with many of those same folks supporting the planning and the infrastructure needs and getting us ready to care for Horizon West in the way that we will. Just a huge thank you to the Orlando Health family in getting us to this point. We've got a brief video that we'd like to share to kind of remind us of really how far we've come.
We're sitting on 80 acres right here. We'll be very fortunate to be able to provide those healthcare services at a local level.
This is the groundbreaking for Horizon West, which will help Orlando Health continue to grow into the west part of Orange County.
We need a strong partner that can help us both with sickness and with wellness. And Orlando Health has come to the table and brought both of those components to us.
I'm excited to welcome you to officially announce the grand opening of the Orlando Health Emergency Room and Medical Pavilion at Horizon West.
I believe what we're doing here is a foundation that 50 years from now, not only will folks enjoy opening a time capsule and looking at unique items, but they will be thankful for the foundation that has been laid and they get to build upon. This is the first hospital built and constructed by Orlando Health in 15 years. So there's going to be a lot more to come, but this one is the first. And so really I think it's symbolic of all the other growth that is happening across Orlando Health.
How far we've come and how much we have to look forward to. I'd like to introduce now our Director of Inpatient Medicine, Dr. Veronica Acosta.
Good morning, everybody. I moved down here from Chicago about a year and a half ago, and I'm warm. I see some of you shivering out there, but I'm doing great. So my name is Veronica Acosta, and I was recently brought onto this team. And when they introduced the opportunity here at Horizon West, I thought, what an exciting opportunity, what a ray of hope for my team. So I'm upstairs the other day, and I'm giving tours, and I'm showing my team members around, and I come across, groups of nurses retraining on some of these things, and I see, they're doing things that aren't really glamorous. They're doing catheter insertion, they're running mock code blues. We're making sure that they're ready to deliver the best possible care to this community. And I walk into the room, and they're joking around, and they're laughing, and the sun is coming in the room, and I thought, what a way to feel after this heavy year of 2020. So to me, Horizon West is a ray of hope for my team, and I'm so excited to be here, and I'm so glad that we're able to offer this kind of quality of care to the people here of West Orange. So let me give you a little bit of some details on the team. We're handpicking the doctors, the nurses, the respiratory therapists, the techs from around Orlando Health. They volunteered to be here, and we've also invited them to be here. So the care that we're going to be able to give here is going to be top-notch, and it's exactly what all of the patients of West Orange and across Central Florida deserve. So I want to acknowledge the great leadership of the nursing teams here. We have our great leader here, Alyssa Slimmick, Christina McGurk, and the great leadership throughout all of Health Central and Horizon West, which is going to be brought over here. So thank you all for being a part of this, and thank you for inviting me to be a part of this team, and we're really excited to be here.
Well, good morning, Brian, Dr. Cosboy. You certainly got me fired up, and we are so excited. As I was just thinking last night, reflecting, just about 2 years ago, opening the freestanding ER. I still remember in David's comments and burying the time capsules were pretty amazing. So, again, I feel like we've done more celebrations and more ribbon cuttings and groundbreakings you can imagine West Orange. So it's been quite an honor these last several years. But let me just be brief in my comments. So really, as we thought about future leadership here at Horizon West and going through that, I spent a lot of time with Dr. Keem, Dave, kind of talking through that. And we went through a pretty massive search throughout the country. Lo and behold, did we only realize that we had our great dynamic leader right there in front of us. And little did he know, Brian Wetzel will be called to serving as the COO in the leadership position here at Horizon West. And I can tell you, I'm forever grateful. He doesn't know this, but we'll be celebrating his 25 years with Orlando Health here in just a couple of days. And so, Brian, thank you for the amazing work. I can't thank you enough. I think everybody knows Brian, his humility, his humble spirit. He's hand-selected, just as what Dr. Acosta said. We talk about teamwork, but he's hand-selected these individuals who are going to serve, making that first impression. And he's just done an amazing job. He's been here all weekend, throughout the last year, really, unboxing things himself, making sure January 30th, when we open up here in less than 10 days, everything's going to be perfected. So, Brian, thank you for just your leadership. It's a testament every day and just a pleasure to work alongside you. We will probably have to remove that cot on the third floor you've been sleeping on when ACA comes, so they may not like that. But, Brian, just thank you for your leadership. It's an amazing team you've built down here, and it's going to be fun to watch for the years to come. So thank you again, Brian.
Thank you, Mark. Also, thanks to all of you who are here today in person, as well as those of you who are watching virtually. You've heard the word exciting mentioned multiple times, and it sure is an exciting day. And when I think about what we saw 4 years ago in that video, what a change, you know. And when I drove in this morning, I saw the blue H sign, and I was like, oh, you know, what a comfort, not only for direction, but also what a comfort for this community. And so thank you for all the work. We have several Orlando Health executives here, and if I were to start to introduce folks, we would be here all afternoon. So thank you so much for the executives that are here in person, and again, thanks to those of you who are watching virtually. You know, we are fortunate that there were some community leaders at Health Central that had the foresight to buy this property long before any of this development. And I want to thank them for their thoughtfulness and their courage in buying this property. And some of them, they couldn't be with us today, but I know they're watching, and so thank you for your work. I get asked a lot these days, how are things at the hospitals? And my new response is that, well, it's not boring. And as all of you know, it is a busy time across Orlando Health. And where I want to start is really just thanking our team members for the work that you are doing during unprecedented times. And when I think about unprecedented times, I think about that Orlando Health has cared for people in unprecedented positions and issues throughout its history. regardless of what that is. And certainly you continue to do that wonderfully. So thank you to our team members. An example of that is the vaccine distribution that has occurred over the last several weeks. We are now almost over 40,000 doses that have been administered. It has been a purposeful approach. We started with frontline team members. Then we turned our attention to really frontline healthcare team members across the community, regardless of what health system you worked in, regardless if it was a private practice. And we administered vaccine to people from other healthcare systems, and something that I am proud of. We then turned our attention to nursing homes and long-term care facilities, and then to the loved ones of team members and physicians who were over 65 and met the criteria. And we continue to do that to give the vaccine to community members over 65. Our next phase will be moving the vaccine to our clinics across the region. So over 40 clinics, as well as our urgent care centers, will distribute the vaccine. Don't go there yet because they don't have the vaccine, but that will be our next phase. One of the things that I'd like to share is how Orlando Health continues to meet community needs, not only here, but a few of the other projects that are under construction. One is the freestanding ED at I-4 in Champions Gate. Construction has started there. Construction is almost complete on the freestanding ED in Randall Park. Construction is underway downtown at the Orlando Health Jewett Orthopedic Institute, and we are thrilled that the hospital in St. Cloud as well as Bayfront in St. Petersburg are now a part of Orlando Health. And these are only a few of the examples how Orlando Health continues to reach out to serve our various communities. And while we celebrate today's opening of this facility and we'll celebrate all of those other facilities, there is not a hospital nor a facility that is good or great without its people. And the people is what makes it great. And so I will end where I began, and that is to thank all of you here for your amazing work for Orlando Health. Thank all of you who are watching virtually for your work, because you are the ones that make the facilities excellent. And so thank you so much. At this time, I'd like to invite, I guess, you guys, and there are also, if there are other key people that need to come and help cut the ribbon, I think maybe we're keeping it to 4. Is that correct? All right, thanks, Desmond. So the 4 of us will cut the ribbon, and then everybody else will scream in excitement, all right?
Thank you for joining us for the Orlando Health Horizon West Hospital ribbon cutting. We look forward to serving the Horizon West community.